Does anyone remember the case of Sarah Boone? Sarah Boone was a woman who was dating this guy, and they had some kind of dispute. And then one night, Sarah got very, very drunk, and he was a man of a smaller stature, and somehow she put him in a suitcase and she started recording him. And in the video, you can see him, or you can hear him running out of air inside of the suitcase saying, "Sarah, please let me out." And she continues to record him while he literally begs for his life, and she antagonizes him. And it's so disturbing. She tries to talk her way out of it to the officers, and she was so drunk, she didn't know that she still had this video on her cell phone when they confiscated it. Now, before Sarah found out that she had recorded that video, before the officers saw that Sarah had recorded that video, here is the body cam footage of the police grilling her the morning after they found him in the suitcase, and she tried to play it off like she didn't know what was going on.
Hello there. Hi.
That's her. She did it.
You live here? Yes. Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information from the fire department.
The property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick, or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at?
He's walked that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
Sarah wanting to go tell the property manager what's going on also kind of seems like a control thing to me. Most people would be concerned that their significant other or spouse is missing and focus on giving information to the police, and she's interested in controlling the narrative to the property manager.
So, I had a cigarette lit.
I'll get it for you. Okay, wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay, well,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
It's Armand too.
I got a black
Put the time that you called it.
Yeah, I put that right there.
That's the time you called it? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, 12:54.
You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and I, we drank last night. We had a.
Can you pass this to the around to the FD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're not.
Oh, they're not leaving.
No, she was about to tell us what happened. Go back.
No. Each of them has to. So this might be a real scene. So each of them has to put their name in.
Normally, I just put everybody.
So wait, you know what else is messing me up? This whole thing is about him being missing, but you and I both know that he's in the suitcase in the house, right?
What's going on?
So
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
No. If I'm missing and my boyfriend calls his ex-girlfriend to come over, I need all the police to be all hands on deck. All hands on deck. And that's so strange. Is that strange to you?
Okay. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
That's so suspicious.
I called you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I tried giving him CPR. The problem is I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried.
Oh my God, she's losing it.
I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still.
Oh my God, girl, yo, oh my God, could this be the biggest lie ever told? Oh, we had a bottle of wine last night, and we were doing a puzzle, and then I woke up, and he was in the suitcase. Girl, y'all had a bottle of wine? What, each?
I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband? Or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up in?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to
What
figure out
was that?
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he's still
purge of emotions that she goes through. Watch this. Literally nothing is said, and you can see her eyes swell as though she just remembered something that she's not saying. Watch this.
Who dipped him up in?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay.
This.
You okay? I wasn't here.
Look at that. Like the
I don't
horror.
know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or
What
what.
kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
You
that I
didn't take
know
any
of.
medicine
No.
last night?
No.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
What
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am
Hold on,
so
one second,
cottonmouth
one
right
second.
now.
A cottonmouth? Wait, who's it? I'm so cottonmouthed right now. Most people say parched, thirsty. My mouth is dry. I'm dry mouth right now. Sarah said, she said I have cottonmouth.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with
That's
this,
fine.
okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you,
Sorry,
ma'am.
and you know, the other thing too is that I've noticed with these, and we saw this in Stephanie Lazarus, the person that is lying and trying to get away with it, they try to paint themselves and possibly their partner too as the exact opposite of what it really was. Stephanie Lazarus tried so hard to, oh yeah, we dated for a bit, and then he dated some girls, I dated some people, like, we just kind of moved on and whatever. When in reality, it was the opposite of that. She was obsessively in love and stalking him. And in this case, Sarah says, what? We just had one bottle of wine. We were doing a puzzle. We were doing some art together, and we were playing hide and seek, trying to make it seem as childish and as trivial as possible, the complete opposite. But in the reality was they were both very, very drunk, and she locked him in a suitcase, recorded him, and forgot about it. It's the complete opposite of what she's saying.
I know.
Do me a favor. Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second. Just give us a second, okay?
Somebody else on there calling break and
Lay down the counter.
I can't move anything from out of the house.
It's a crime scene.
Seriously, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
water.
Sit. I don't want. I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet. 'cause I don't
She's
want you passing
experiencing
out on
a
me.
lot of emotions. These random, intense emotions coming out, it strikes me as someone that's trying to keep it all under the surface. And this is not necessarily a bad thing. You know, people that haven't killed anybody do this in their day-to-day lives. Feeling like your emotions are too much, trying to minimize them all and keep them under this little surface. But then they show up sometimes. And they show up again, and they show up again. That's the real emotion. That the bug-eyed look, that's how she's really feeling. But she's trying to keep it under the surface because she knows what happened.
Water. Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
You can denial can only carry you so far.
I need water.
Okay, I'll get some for you.
I need water too, girl. I feel that. Ow!
Hey, how are you? Okay, so you don't live here in this house.
No. I live down in Lake Renata Cove down
Lake
there.
Banana Cove. Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me how you came here today.
Yeah,
or-
let's talk to the ex.
Well, I've been calling.
Come down here. We gotta talk.
I've been calling since.
Can she get out of the wind?
Ex-wife or current
Yes,
wife?
yes.
Okay.
No. Ex-wife. We've
Okay.
been divorced about a year and a half. About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day. For her child.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it.
Oh, he throwing her under the bus.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not.
Okay, so she didn't call him right away. He seems like he doesn't really even want anything to do with Sarah. He just, she wanted some attention and some support.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30, called every half hour or so, and then I finally got a hold of her at 12:49, which is when she told me what was going on and if I'd come over here. So I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49.
Got
He
over
knows
here,
something
told her,
up. That's why he's giving all this
Call
info.
911, get somebody over here, and then Basically, she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
in there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But I called her
Give me
initially.
1 second, okay?
But I called her
Do
initially.
you have water in your car by any chance?
I don't think so.
Man, oh, get back to. You know what? I am interested in hearing from him though, because it gives us so much more context
Okay,
to
so
her.
she called. You get over here.
I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to be at Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming, and then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see, and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw legs.
He saw legs.
I didn't really want to be in there around it, so I told her.
Well, just for the sake of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry past the threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that.
He said he saw legs.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past that tile area.
Okay. So
I don't think I touched doorknob.
Is it just me, or does he seem not surprised that Sarah's now significant other is deceased? And is it just me, or does he seem like he's not surprised?
I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Yeah.
Also, this is how somebody who's innocent acts. Write it down.
Sit tight for us. We're gonna make a few phone calls and then we'll go from there. Do you know if he has any medical?
This man had nothing to do with it. This is the least sketchy behavior I've ever seen in my entire life.
I've met him before. Yes. They've got a whole fun history.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You guys have been called over here quite a few times.
For the two of them?
Yeah, he's been arrested like I think 5 times.
Okay.
Really? Okay. I'm not familiar with. I haven't been here personally.
So he just said that they've been involved since before he said they've been divorced for about 1.5 years. So she's been involved with this guy since before the divorce. His response to seeing the man passed away on the floor is they have a whole fun history. Oh, he's shut down. The empathy is turned off. The surprise is off. Everything is off.
So they have
he's currently on parole because of it. So
because of domestic violence with her.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. From last time he got
He is just going through the motions.
He had to go to a domestic violence class.
Okay.
I know he was doing it at a parole officer, stuff like that. But I mean, like every time she'd have him arrested, the next day she was trying to get him bailed out of jail. So I don't know what it is.
Okay.
She's getting water from this tap.
She's a joke to him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen. Please do me a tight.
Oh no.
I'll make a few
not
phone
a problem.
calls.
I mean,
Where does your kid need to be picked up?
Lakeline Elementary.
How soon though?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
I
Okay.
normally leave out.
Let me try and get this going for you because I know you need that.
Oh my God. I need them to ask her more questions.
Martinez.
Where's her camera? Is it over the shoulder?
And his first name?
George, Jorge.
Isn't that...
Jorge.
She like Americanized it, but everyone else was calling him Jorge, I think. I could be tripping, but I think, is she doing that? Is she saying that's what she's going to call him?
2/13/78.
And this is the boyfriend.
Yes.
How long?
3.5 years.
Living together that whole time?
Yes.
Okay. And your last name?
Boone.
Spell it.
Boone.
First name?
Sarah. Sarah.
Birth date?
10/10/77.
So, you've had a second to kind of collect yourself. Tell it to me again. You guys were playing last night, drinking a bottle of wine,
Putting puzzles together, doing
doing
artwork.
puzzles, artwork. Okay.
Had a bottle of wine and then decided to play hide and seek. So he
What
gets
time was that? Do you remember?
Hide and seek.
I mean, I know that I was in bed probably by like.
We're adult enough to
12:30.
drink wine, but we still play
Well,
hide
I went
and seek.
upstairs at least, and I fell asleep,
Okay.
forgetting that he was
So
in
you
the
guys were
suitcase.
playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him,
It's a
squirm little
joke.
bit, whatever.
It's just a prank. It's for YouTube.
I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase? When
where
he got
it
in
is.
it, right down there.
Yes.
You zipped him in there.
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
Oh, let me be clear. That is not what was in the video.
In your bedroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay. And then you came back downstairs.
This morning, or this
around
afternoon, yes, when I got up.
ballpark, what time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through.
Sorry about that,
Jobs,
Yeah,
guys.
he did tell me. some
Life,
domestic
all that
stuff.
good stuff. So I just totally
So
forgot.
you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled,
this morning
like
did
he
you
gurgled.
start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was
He
afternoon.
gurgled?
Yes. I was awake, but then I found
I don't believe that. The gurgle, that's a death rattle, and that usually comes as death is happening, not hours after the body has been in the suitcase, which I think she really did leave him in there, and she didn't fall asleep. I think she went to bed. The gurgle probably happened earlier. Actually, so she must have been around at some point.
finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is, and I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase, and he wasn't moving, nothing was happening, so I unzipped it, took him out and started doing CPR on him.
No, that was a what have I done?
He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Once he got here, you called us?
Yes.
Okay.
And like air was coming out and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR. You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
All
the
right.
person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing.
And he's got no medical. He doesn't take any medication.
I don't know. Like I don't know medical wise. Like what I know, he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
She is really
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had something to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Okay. All right. Here's. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you.
I have one more sip of water,
Yeah.
please?
Go.
I want to know how much they actually drank that night.
1303 Island Bay Drive.
I'll do what I can to get you a cup because I don't want you to have to keep doing that.
Is she drinking from the hose? Is she drinking from the hose?
Motor unit on the channel.
The cups are like right there.
Okay.
Hello?
Right here. Don't talk to the ex-husband right
Oh,
now.
I won't.
Okay?
I won't. But can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope. All of it. It's secure. Okay.
Oh my
I'll try my best to
God.
get you what you need. Okay. Maybe one of these deputies
Cup.
has a pack from someone. You know, sit down and I'll try and get you what you need. Okay.
Just cut, please.
Okay.
Just
I don't want you
cut?
on your feet.
Like a cut cigarette?
Yeah.
Where's the place to talk about?
Want to talk over here?
Oh, a cup. Back to the ex-husband. He's got info, and I want it.
After we got divorced.
It's still
so,
Boone. Okay.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
your first name?
Brian, B-R-I-A-N.
B-R-I-A-N. And your date of birth?
5/27/75.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's
okay.
in school.
He's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He's
Oh
not.
my
I
God.
couldn't
Is
even
it
start with how
Sarah's
you would've done
son?
something like this. Okay. Sixth grade, you said?
Third grade.
Third
He's
grade.
9.
Third grade. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So sit tight for us. I'm sorry it's so hot.
It's
Maybe
okay.
the middle of that would be a good spot to stay in. So we'll take it from there. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Okay, back to Sarah. Back to Sarah?
We can't let you guys communicate right
I
now.
know this was last week. Ask for one.
You want me to get a cigarette from him and bring it to you?
That's okay.
I could probably do that.
Y'all think he's gonna give Sarah a cigarette?
Thank you.
Yeah, he
No
probably
problem.
will, because he's scared of her. Sir, Mr. Ex-husband, can we please have a cigarette for your...
I was
Ex-wife.
gonna have him arrange childcare.
Okay, good. For the child in school up the street. Okay.
Yo, I got a question. If you knew that your ex was wild, really wild, and this happened, and you pull up, because obviously Brian's sitting here and he's not surprised, and you got to pick up your kid in 45 minutes. 1 in the chat if you would try to get out of there and go pick up your kid and be like, all right, later, Sarah. 2 in the chat if you'd be like, I need to stick around for this shit. Kathy, pick up the children. I got to watch this unfold. In fact, I'm going to the station. I'm a 2. My nosy ass.
The child in school up the street. Okay.
Is my name on there yet?
No, sir, it's not.
I'd be like, Kathy, pick
I
the
need to
kids
get her
up.
on there
I'm going
too,
to watch
and
this shit.
Yes.
So they're en route already, probably?
Did anybody call him?
No, you want me to call?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were calling. All right, let me get homicide.
Let me get homicide. Like what?
You have your anxiety, you're scared, right?
I don't know how to explain it to you.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Okay, another officer
I don't know
showing.
how to. I'm just waiting for whoever, so.
I could tell you this. I'm going to be here just as long as you are. Including my... It's going to be a while. I'm welcoming this breeze right now. It's kind of warm. All right? So just bear with us.
I know.
All right?
If you could, like, give me whatever updates or anything that you know of, that's just how I work. So
Yeah, no. Her saying, will you just give me updates or anything that you find out? That was, hey, I need to know what you know. You can tell me, right? Because I'm involved, so just let me know what you know. I need to know how close you guys are to solving this.
Let me look at my computer, see. We already got a detective on his way. He's on the screen. Okay. No, ella quiere lavarse las manos con...
I kind of want to... I'm going to see if I can pull it up. I kind of want to show you guys, rather than showing you the video of the suitcase Sarah had, you can find it online. It's on Long Crime Network. I'm not opposed to you watching it. I don't think you're a horrible person for watching it. I just, personally, I don't really want to see it again myself. But, of course, go, if you're curious, go see. But I do kind of want to show you guys the moment in the interrogation where they show her that the video exists, so you can see her reaction. So maybe we'll take a look at that right after this. I know some of you guys have seen it, but we'll just check that out again.
Honey, that's my corporal. Let me pick it up.
Who's this? Who's this? Oh, we got the whole squad here. Okay, Officer Batty? She looks like she don't take no shit. Hello? Okay. Yeah, or it's hard to watch. It really is. And like, you know, yeah, there's no sound right now. I don't know why. Some people, when we watch true crime stuff, they're like, BOZE, don't show this. Or BOZE, I want to, you know, no, you should show this. My rule is, if I wouldn't want to look at it, I'm not going to show it to you guys. But if you go out and seek it, I don't care. You go do whatever you want. But, you know, just not in my house, baby. I want that lady that looks like she don't take no shit to go talk to Sarah. Okay.
Did you get enough water?
Did you get enough water from the hose, Sarah?
No, if
Sorry,
you
I
want
had
to
to.
stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay?
They need to figure. I'm trying to figure out a way to detain her, probably.
My partner Scott. To my understanding, you reside here.
Yes.
Okay. Is it just you?
And George.
Okay.
And I have a 9-year-old.
Also, let's just be super clear on how the police are going to look at this, and probably how you would look at this as well. You have a case where the woman is acting incredibly frantic. A man was found in the suitcase. Her story's not really adding up. The ex-husband is like, you know, Sarah, whatever. And then you go look at the reports, and the two of them have domestic assault charges ping-ponging back and forth for 2 years. So you're going to go into it and say, okay, let's get to the bottom of this, right? That's what we're doing now.
50-50 with Brian, my former husband.
Your former husband. Okay. But you reside here with George, and then your son lives with you, or it's 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay. So from what
Rodriguez
has told me, she explained last night that you guys were drinking a bottle of wine, and around midnight, you decided you guys...
12:30ish, yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
You guys decided to play hide and seek.
Well, we were playing hide and seek, and then
Was your son home at the time, or okay?
No, he's with my with Brian.
Okay.
Decided to play. We're just stupid like that. Like,
Sure.
we were putting puzzles together. We were doing artwork. You can see the puzzle that we finished in there, and then the artwork, and then decided to play hide and seek, just being stupid.
Okay.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning or this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was just being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found him.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up
Yeah, I
this
gotta show you guys that
morning
video after this.
This afternoon. I mean, I wasn't
or
late,
this afternoon.
but I just didn't want to come downstairs. So
Okay.
I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. I
Okay.
called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compressions continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us
Yes.
going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I just,
And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside,
Do
taking
whatever you need to
photographs
do.
and
whatever
okay.
you need to do.
Okay.
She probably feels like she doesn't have anything to hide, but the forensics can help piece together a story that's more accurate than what Sarah's telling, and it'll just be easier to catch her in a lie. But at this point, the investigators don't know that there's literally a video of the murder.
No, I mean, he doesn't take drugs. I mean, we'll have the occasional bottle of wine here and there, but I don't know, like,
That was going to be my next question. So
I
you
don't
guys
know.
don't normally drink? You just drink once in a while, or?
well, I'm going to say, like, okay, I guess normal drinking is, like, we will have, like, a glass of wine or two, like, while we're cooking dinner. Sure. Stuff here, and we'll play a board game with him. I mean, all the games are in there. But, I mean, it's not, like,
A couple of beers a day?
well, but I don't understand, though, like, for the little bit that we had, like, it not had anything to even do with it. Like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke or an aneurysm or what happened to him. I don't know.
And were you guys together all day yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Like neither of you left the apartment yesterday?
I think he drove up to the convenience store to get cigarettes.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can walk there.
Does he have any history of consuming drugs? I know he doesn't now, because you said he doesn't, but
I don't know.
as far as you've ever known him, you've never
No.
seen him.
No. I mean, he's from Philadelphia, and he grew up in Philadelphia, and then he went to Massachusetts, and then from Massachusetts he came down here.
What is that? What is that? Man, I'm getting some Stephanie vibes from this already, bro.
Like, medical history.
Yeah, sorry the
How long
beeping's
have you
annoying,
been
guys.
together?
Almost 4 years, like 3.5 years.
You guys been living here the whole time?
Yes.
Okay. He's never been to the doctor or to the hospital during that time?
He and his brother got into a really bad argument at one point. He had to have facial reconstruction, but he has been in the hospital from that. And then I talked him into going to see like a regular physician so he could get just like a regular like checkup thing.
Yeah.
But there were no red flags.
How long ago was that?
The surgery or
Yeah,
the doctor?
both.
Both.
The surgery I think was at this point what?
She has no memory of taking the video at all.
The
She doesn't even know that it
checkup
exists. It's on her
was
phone. She doesn't even know.
2 years too.
Okay.
And the suitcase is still in there?
Yep.
Is it normally stored down there? Did you guys travel recently?
No, he was going to start putting some of the, what do you call it, donations in there. So that's why,
That's why it's out?
yes.
Okay. You guys didn't recently travel somewhere or anything like that?
After you zipped them up, did you move the
I'll
bag
show you guys the
around
clip where she
at
finds
all,
out.
Or you just zipped it up and walked away
And I both
laughing?
were laughing about it, but I went
understand that.
upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
Oh, he and I both were laughing about it. Everything's just a joke to these people. To people that refuse to believe that they did anything wrong, like, you know, when they get cornered with it, it's just a joke. And you can't take a joke. You just can't.
But what position was he in when he went in?
Ah!
Was he sitting on his rear end and his head up and he just kind of bent over?
Okay, so like this is the suitcase. Like this was his head and then his knees right here and his feet were down.
So he was laying on his side?
Yes. Yes.
You just closed the flap and zipped it around
Yes.
him? Okay.
I believe we were playing.
Understandably, okay.
So he said that I needed to tell you guys about his family. Like, who do I talk to about that?
We're gonna do that once we walk through and see. Yeah, we're
not
gonna.
going anywhere. We're gonna be
I'm
here
just
for a
telling you,
while.
like,
Yeah, this is gonna be a
I'm
while.
afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am
Why
afraid
is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me. I'm the blue-eyed white devil, is what they call me. So
I think Sarah was kind of a bitch from the jump. It had less to do with the eye color than anything.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his...
Look, it is true that sometimes families can be racist to somebody's new partner and it can just really fuck up the relationship. But based off of the way her ex-husband was acting, who was a white man, I don't think it had anything to do with Sarah's race. I think that she's just a really bad person and people pick up on that energy pretty quickly. They call her out and she doesn't like to deal with it.
Daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
That's
So
why
no one's gonna know until we will be making that notification. So
they're going
it's
to kill me.
okay.
Do
Well,
they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
Yep.
Kids are going to kill me.
She's going to be safer in
They're
jail.
going to kill me. This was not intentional.
okay.
And they're not going to understand that. They're not going to accept it.
We're gonna do a thorough investigation, and we will definitely make sure that you don't feel scared when we leave here. Okay.
And
When we
my
leave.
9-year-old.
Well, he's at school. He's with your husband.
I know. Well,
Ex-husband.
Your husband said that, or your ex-husband said he made arrangements for your 9-year-old to be picked up.
Oh, okay, his mom, probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go inside if that's okay.
Yes, please. But
His mom? I thought she was his mom.
Of
so
course.
I know what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't.
All you have to do is get their attention if you have a question or you need to talk to us. He's standing right there. She'll be right here.
Yeah. Okay, but will you guys tell me, like, so you're...
This lady right here smells bullshit. I called it the moment she got up out of the car. You know, everyone else sitting here talking, everyone whatever, and she just looking at her like... like this lady, she can smell it.
Be right here.
Yeah. Okay, but will you guys tell me, like, so you're telling me, like...
Look at her. Stop hurting me.
You won't call whoever it is without telling me, right?
No.
I mean, I have all their phone
And we're
numbers if
not
you need
calling.
them.
We're not making phone calls. We're actually going to speak to them in person.
Yeah.
We
That'll
are.
be later
They're
on.
going to... Okay.
Yeah, she said we are, not
Prior
you.
to us making any
I'm
contact.
not going to be here.
Okay.
They're going to kill me.
Okay.
We'll address all of that, okay? Before
Look,
we-
that's me. That's me right there. I'm the neighbor coming out like, oh, what my crazy neighbor do now? What did she do? That's me coming out the house.
This was...
I'm gonna stand around, hang 10 for a second. I'm in here somewhere now. Oh, we gotta take some trash out. Let's go, baby.
Thank you.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
Where the neighbors at? I want to interview the neighbors. I know they...
They're coming out now. I'll get you somebody, okay? She wants to say something. She wants to talk. Come on. Yeah.
Well, we're
Don't
here,
know
so...
anything, though? Like, why? Or how?
So that will
Don't mind me just watering the sidewalk.
So what's going to happen?
Wait, this is such a funny problem. Chat, give me your best excuse to be a nosy neighbor if this was happening right now. To be honest, don't mind me. Just water.
So what's going to happen is he's going to go to the medical examiner's office, and he'll have what's called an autopsy.
Yeah.
That'll be first thing tomorrow morning. I'll know a lot, hopefully a lot more tomorrow morning, as far as him, but I cannot, there's no way I could say how, why.
So just by looking at him, like, why is he purple?
Oh, that's normal when someone passes away. Lividity.
Why is he
As
purple?
soon as the heart stops beating, the blood starts to settle to the lowest points of the body, and then it just becomes very pronounced. So that's just called a public bleed. It happens to everybody.
I'm like really scared. I want you guys to know that.
You
Like,
have, you have all these deputies here, so while we're here, nothing's going to happen to you. Before we go and make any notifications, you'll have plenty of time to leave or do what
Run.
you need to do. Whatever you need to do, okay? And we can talk about that more at length, but yeah, it's not going to be a surprise.
Real quick, and then.
But like, I don't like. This was totally like not intentional. Like, that's what I'm scared about too. Like, hey,
We'll have all the answers. We'll have a lot more answers tomorrow after medical examiner looks at it. Like she said, what you're seeing here is common. This is us coming out to
Protocol.
a scene. Yeah, his age, no real medical history that
that
we
I know of.
That I know of.
We come out.
I
and we do
know.
investigations. We come out and do an investigation.
Her responses are so
Medical examiner's office, we send
strange.
people out, this is what we do. If he was 75 years old and had a history of heart condition, we wouldn't be here.
I just don't know what his. I don't know what it is.
Exactly, and that's what we're here to find out. We're just here to get the answers. The answers that you want, the answers that his family's
I
gonna
just
want.
really want to see my
Finding
son.
that clip, hold on.
I really need to see my son. I mean, I know I can't go anywhere, but
Right.
so do I just like sit out here and wait for you guys?
If you would, yes, please.
Is anybody else having to show up, or everybody's here that needs to be here?
My team's here
Yeah.
that needs to be here. The medical examiners will show up when we call them, but we're not ready for them yet. So they're going to take him, they're going to take some photos, take him, but that's towards the end of it. And they'll be called well in advance when we're ready for them, but we're not ready for them at this point. So we won't be calling them quite yet.
I think this lady right here, she knows that something's up for sure. Obviously, you know, I know, we all know something's up, right? She's really just kind of putting feelers out there to just get a temperature for how Sarah responds. And then she's studying her. That's just why she's just kind of looking at her like that. She's like, we're going to do an autopsy first thing tomorrow morning. And that will give us a lot more information on him. And then she's studying how does Sarah respond to that, you know?
Okay. So like I said, I got to go do some paperwork.
I know.
They're going to chat with some people, and then we're going to come back and talk to you if you're okay with that.
Yes, please.
So just give us a little bit more time. Like I said, I need to go and do that, and he's going to go do what
So,
he needs to do.
but do you guys tell his family like today or after
Yes,
tomorrow?
We have to.
She's worried about them coming to... Yeah! We don't care about you. You did it.
Once our investigation is
Friendly reminder, just in case you missed that part, Sarah expressed earlier that his family does not like her at all. He has kids. They don't like her. The mother doesn't like her. Everybody hates her. And so she's terrified for them to find out that he's passed away under mysterious circumstances where she was the only one home. She's saying that they're going to kill her when they find out. And she's nervous about that.
pretty much complete here, once we leave here, we will be going to.
But again, you'll know. I'm not going to just go and do it without you knowing. You'll know. We'll talk to you prior to doing anything like that.
But how? I mean, I understand what you guys and how you do it, and you know. So, but like, what do you just tell him? What do you tell his parents? Like, what's the
That he
reason?
passed away.
We tell them what we know at that point.
Yeah.
We tell them the truth.
And that we're going to be waiting for the autopsy results, and I will be at the autopsy in the morning, and hopefully the doctor will be able to give me some of what they think and see.
Yeah. We'll give them their number. They can contact them and get it from them.
But yeah, they're gonna know what we're here, what we're investigating, and that
They're gonna think I killed him.
Why would they?
They always have said that. They've always.
Oh my God. The killer says, well, they've always thought I was going to kill him. They've always said it. They've always said that.
What have they
I
said?
told you it's because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me. Because
Blue-eyed white dragon? That's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card, Sarah.
they've just not really been
Would you just
around
pull
his
that from the back of your
family.
brain?
It's just me over them. even after I've encouraged him numerous times to go to the
That's also what I used to call Justin Trudeau. You know, before I found out he was bad, I called him Blue Eyes White Dragon because I was like, but you know, he'll race it.
forgiving, they'll say that, where they've never accepted me, and everybody in his family has threatened to kick my ass, so especially his sister. He had to pull her off me one time.
Do you have somewhere safe that you can go tonight?
Both my parents are deceased, my grandparents are deceased, and my aunt and uncle are deceased. I got nobody. I have a brother that's in
Okay,
the
well, you
Marines,
got
and I've
whoever
another
the
one that's in
receptionist
jail.
is at Motel 6 tonight, don't you,
That's
Sarah?
Marines, is he local?
Why don't you pack it up and get moving?
Well,
Better get moving before they find out. Get moving.
Whatever Marine thing he's doing. But the only way.
Your phone's inside, correct?
Yes.
Does he have a phone?
No.
He doesn't have a phone.
He used my phone.
He uses your phone.
Yeah, we
Okay,
did it
share a
together.
phone.
So the only place I could go is.
Wow, he was very
from-
dependent on her.
So I don't think he'll have a problem with it.
Okay.
So
That guy was in a really tough situation. Here's somebody that's clearly crazy enough to kill somebody, but he moved in with her. He was dependent on her for the home. He used her cell phone. They weren't on the same cell phone plan. He was using her cell phone. I can totally imagine Sarah sitting here saying, "No, I'm not giving you the phone right now." She wouldn't even call him by his actual name. Like, and what else was a factor? Food? How often did this guy have to fight for his basic needs? And she was like, "Well, I'm doing this because I love you." Well, like, this was a nightmare.
Well, like I said, we're not going to leave here. If you do not feel safe, we are not going to leave here with you not feeling safe, because then we're liable.
and then his ex-wife in Philadelphia.
Well, she's in Philadelphia, but yes.
There's gonna be a funeral.
Right. That you're talking like days and weeks possibly
No,
in advance, and I'm talking right here, right now.
I know.
So let me do my investigation. Let me go do this paperwork that I'm talking about, because we can go back and forth about what ifs like all day long.
I know. Sorry.
I promise we're not gonna leave here for you. And you
Yeah,
not
this
to-
lady's in no beef. Is this like the
What's going on?
the head honcho? Like, what would that
I don't
be?
know what to tell you.
Who would she
Okay,
be?
just take a seat, have some water, give us a few minutes, let us do our thing, and we'll be back to talk to you, I promise, okay?
Like you said, if you need us again, just let them know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Martina, do you need to take
Yeah.
Go ahead and take
Yeah, that lady's the boss.
it down and say, just keep like eyes on. Do you have anyone in here?
There's nobody here, just me.
Okay, that's fine. You're right there, right?
Yeah.
Sit there and tape. You're fine. I have relief coming, so just get taped.
Okay. We got relief coming. Well, now, give me 1 second, guys, because I'm going to see if I can find this clip for you really quick. Whoa! Okay, here we go, boys.
To know the password, and he doesn't have the facial recognition. No, he is the only other person that would use your phone, I'm assuming, other than
Lucas.
Wow. So they shared a phone, but he didn't have the passcode, and his face wasn't logged on the facial recognition. He had to ask her every time he wanted to use a cell phone in 2020. This was a horrible, controlling, abusive relationship. Oh my God. And then also the ex-husband said that Sarah was sending him to jail every other night and then bailing him out. She was torturing him and then rescuing him. Torture, rescue, torture, rescue, torture, rescue. Like she was trying to be the saint the whole time.
But Lucas wasn't there Sunday. Right. So,
Is this that
to your
detective?
recollection,
It is
no
her.
videos on Sunday. Oh my God. Not that I'm aware of. Okay. I mean, I maybe it took a picture of them, the two of Tess and the dogs, and George and them dancing, but I mean, it's just Tess. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found.
Oh my God, dude.
And
This is tough,
it
bro.
was from your phone. Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
That's him. Not saying Sarah. She's watching the video for the first
I
time.
don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh my God, dude, that's the typical little narcissistic move. She is watching a video of her murdering her boyfriend in the most callous way that I think I've ever fucking heard. When she gets the opportunity to take some power back, she said, "Your battery's dying. You need to fix that. You need to do that." What?
Okay.
Let me.
Now they gotta charge it. Now she got time to think, which is real annoying. That was her reaction to seeing the video for the first time. Your battery's about to die.
Battery doesn't last very long.
Yeah, it used to last a lot longer than that. I don't know what happened. You had a look on your face when she asked, just simply asking because you had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked and...
No.
Okay, but why did you say it like that? Like,
I don't think you all understand who I am, where...
okay. Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight-A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son.
Okay.
I excel at everything.
Who says that?
I would not do that.
I am the best at everything. I excel at everything. I wouldn't do that. You don't know me. I'm the best. I am the best mother. I am the best girlfriend. I bail him out of jail all the time. I put him in jail, but I bailed him out. Didn't I?
You wouldn't zip somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't, completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Here comes the charger.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay. No, it was just the way you said it.
You guys are scaring me.
Why?
Yeah, no, you're scaring you. We just holding the mirror up,
Came from your
girl.
phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please. Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
Oh, how long did you keep him in there? How long were you recording?
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how to find her.
Okay, Sarah. So I don't know how much I can take. Girl.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
No, you have to.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good, they're offering her an opportunity of, hey, you can take your power back, or we'll just summarize what you did for you here.
We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah said in the video, this is for everything you've done to me.
Fuck you.
And this
Fuck
is,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid.
And I just want to be clear for those of you that haven't gone out to scout out the video, on the laptop here is the video. It's just him in the suitcase, but you can hear the audio pretty clearly of what she's saying to him.
Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it on.
Sarah, I can't fucking
That's
breathe,
when
seriously.
You shook me.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had two fingers hanging out. And you
I
went to
flipped him
bed.
over. I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
And there's two different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
Okay. Oh, Sarah, what? Taking accountability for your own actions is killing you? What a selfish piece of shit.